Welcome everybody to another IG School Instagram YouTube live. So today we're talking about how to run appointments. Sorry, how to run ads to get appointments. My bad. That was terrible. If you guys are looking to do your first online business, whether it be a marketing agency or coaching business, click the first link in the description. And literally just subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Because we basically put videos out like this every single day and you don't want to miss them. I'm always going to say that really fast. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say that really fast.
I mean, yeah, I've stopped trying to make you slow down. It works, I guess.
It's because I want people to get to the stuff already, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's besides the point. So let's get
My
started.
gosh, it's been less than 30 seconds on the call. Goodness gracious.
Exactly. We're trying to give people the value as soon as possible. So talk to me, Zach. What do you got for me? What do you got?
Well. Let's talk all about them juicy ads. So, funny thing is, I actually talked about ads on a sales call today. We closed them, great, but we talked about ads today. And the thing is, ads are the greatest thing that God has made when it comes to growing your business. One thing I like to say that I heard, it's a quote that some guy said. He said, ads are like steroids for your business. So literally you could click one button and just grow it immediately. Now,
Very
the
true.
thing is though, you need to make sure the systems are correct to book appointments in the right type of appointments. So this is going to be a very technical video where I show you exactly what we're doing right now to literally book people on our calendar for our own coaching business. So the funnel works something like this. And I'm going to open up Miro here. If you guys want to see my Miro on Instagram Live, it's all good. Just hop on a call, book a call with us, and join our school. But basically, so let me know when you guys can see my screen or you can see my screen, Pedro. Give me 1 second here to be able to load it in pretty soon.
I
So
can see it.
basically, it's beautiful. So let's talk about getting people through. Oh my God, people keep trying to freaking call me. I'm sorry.
On airplane mode, or I don't know.
Okay. Oh, good idea. I'll
D
put it.
D&D.
Yeah, so basically what we want to do is first, an ad is very simple. So first thing you're going to need is the ad itself or the ad creative. So this is exactly how ad goes. You have, oh, you have the ad creative, then you send people, oh my gosh, you send people to a lead form, then they fill the lead form, then they book a call. Very simple, a very simple process. Now, what you guys got to realize is when you get these leads, there are multiple ways to make sure these leads are actually quality because you don't only want to get leads, you want to get quality leads. To give you some examples, last time we ran an ad, we ran a picture ad, we got way more leads, but they're all trash, right? They're all trash. They didn't understand it, so it was really bad. But we ran a video ad, we got a lot less leads, but they were a lot more engaged. So what you want to do is, this is what you want to do. You want to add qualifying questions into the lead form that you're running. So, for example, let's say you're running a business for coaching, right? Let's say you want to do agency coaching, like what we're doing. So, if you want to ask a couple of questions to qualify your people before they have a chance to book. So, let's say, for example, you ask them how long have they had the agency length, how long have they done their agency, right? You also ask them how much they're making with their agency, how much money they're making with their agency. You could also ask them how long they've been doing their agency, how much money they're making, and basically how many clients that they have. So you ask them different questions to qualify and make sure that they're really serious. Because if you don't add any qualifying questions, you're gonna get a bunch of random people clicking through and just clicking on stuff just because they're wasting their time and they just want to go say hi. What's good, Ali? Ali Visual FX, what's good? So doing great. So basically, that's what you want to do. You want to qualify these leads with qualifying questions in the ad. Once the lead is qualified, then we want to book a call with them. Now, here's the thing. You have to make sure that you follow up with these leads as soon as possible. So the thing is, with the lead that comes in, you need to call them within 5 minutes of them booking a call or booking a lead. In fact, you should call them within 5 seconds. The faster you call a lead, the more likely they'll turn into a client. And I'm sure Pedro knows about this. Speed to lead is the most important thing when it comes to actually getting someone on a call with you. So let's make sure that as soon as you get a lead, you go through. And the way to do that is you need to add systems in the back end to make sure you get notified when they click on your ad. This is why Go High Level is a must with this business because it makes sure that your systems are ready to go and they're tracked evenly. So like I said, if you guys want to have Go High Level access to our entire snapshot, click link below. But basically, so once you call them, hey, simple plug. Once you call them, of course, you make sure you book a call with them. And once their call is booked, you follow up with them. A lot of people in our group, in our system, whatever, they book a call and they never call them until the day comes. Which is no, you need to call them as much as possible. Literally, what I say and what Pedro says is, as soon as somebody gives you that information, they've given you legal right to spam them. You give me right to spam. Now, if they say leave you alone, stop. But if they don't respond, you keep going. You just keep going because they decide to sign up on your page and get your offer. So that's exactly how it works. So it's exactly the process. You have a run an ad to a lead form, and then of course you book a call with it. Now, specifically, I can't say about he was had all the best. Oh, thanks, Ali. He said, "Oh, he has to leave soon." That's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, hopefully we'll see you soon. But yeah, so basically that's basically it on that end. Pedro, do you want to add anything else to really the systems in place and things like that?
Nothing really, except for that the ad creative is like the utmost importance. Like as long as you understand like the general structure of like how everything's operating, whereas you make an ad, you make a lead form, and then you essentially go to a book call. It's essentially a book a call funnel.
Mhm,
But more so than anything, or just essentially an appointment funnel.
mhm,
You have to understand that your ad creative is the first thing that everybody sees. So it's just literally like more so than anything else, you have to take into consideration like which type of business are you running. If you're running e-commerce, then obviously you're going to be in the situation where you're going to be running a crap ton of picture ads. One thing that I've really actually seen that's pretty interesting for me as of just doing my own research and based off of ad creatives, the 5 top ad creatives right now are POV ASMR unboxings. Like for example, like if you somebody like wears like meta glasses and or they basically have like a POV stand like around the neck, and they basically just
mhm,
like unbox stuff on a consistent basis and whatever, and just like apparently people are super like into that by TikTokifying their videos, and they're really highly performing from what I've seen. Other ones that are super easy to make are static ad memes. So essentially like static images, but specifically memes more so than anything else, which I've been actually really interested to try as of late, because literally the internet runs off of memes. The third is founder talking head. So essentially like why you built something, what exactly does it make it different, like et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then from there, after that, which is super simple, you could do that in a Yap video. Um, there's also green screen educational videos where you essentially you introduce a problem and you're like educating them on the problem with behind the screen. This, that, and third, and explain why your service is or the product is the solution to their problem. And last but not least is essentially founder talking head agitation UGC, which is a name that I created mainly to introduce a problem, but specifically harp on the pain problem, like the pain point, more so than anything else. Because founder talking head is more so just like, look what we did, and this, that, and the third, and how much we built. But more so, it's just like founder talking head agitation is essentially like harping on the problem. And essentially, it's like, you have this problem. Don't you want to be in a situation in which that you don't want to be in this problem? Like this problem is killing you. It's killing your service. It's killing your semen retention. Like, I'm just kidding. But the
that's
point
good.
but the point is those are the top 5 ad creatives that are crushing it right now. We've developed results within our own stuff as far as like static ads are concerned, but it literally just comes back to the same issue over and over and over. Just because one specific ad creative works for one specific business doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work for you. So you have to test. There are even people that are testing, and we've done it to some extent, is testing ad managers. Like it's like, oh, this ad manager is perfect for like this, and then this ad manager we need to try it on this, and then this ad manager like so you need to be able to test everything, because if you're not testing everything, then you're just basically setting yourself up for failure. You're going to lose money, and you're not going to get the results that you want. So
Mhm.
if I were anybody just starting a business, what's up, Matthew? How you doing? If I were anybody, I would literally try to get into the habit of developing a mindset that I need to test before I can actually look for results. I'm okay with burning a little bit of money in order to figure out what the heck works at an expanded amount of time. Like, sorry, not expanded amount of time, a short time frame. Because when you think about it, short form content is essentially your playground to figure out what works exactly amongst the public, right? However, the problem is that you have less control. Like if you go viral, it's like you can go viral in India, and that doesn't help you at all. Which that has
Mhm.
happened to us multiple times. So more so than anything else, take into consideration that ads is essentially shortening the timeline as to get results, right? and it always will be. So those are the top 5 creatives that are people are running right now that are super successful. And on top of that, out of all of it, just have a frame of mind to basically test everything. And that's it.
That's true. That's true. Testing is everything. And what we said before, I pretty said a couple times, you have to have the mad scientist frame. You have to be like a scientist. You be like, okay, why is this working? What numbers are here? Boom, 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 whoop de whoop, wop de wop, boom de boop. Right? You got to make sure that all you got to make sure all these numbers are great. Now, let's also talk about the numbers you want to hit. Now, there's tons of different numbers, of course. There's click-through rate, there's ad view duration, there's all these things, but there are really only a couple of numbers you should really care about. The first number is click-through rate, right? How many people are actually clicking on the ad that you send out? You want to have this at least at a 2%. If it's less than 2%, something's going on, right? So you got to fix something. This next one is the link click-through rate. So a link click-through rate is the number of people that click on the link to enter your funnel. That is number 2. Now, that should be at least a 1%. If it's not a 1%, something's wrong, something's going on, you got to switch it as well, right? So click-through rate, link click-through rate. And the final thing, of course, for setting appointments is the cost per lead, right? Now, that's pretty self-explanatory. You got to make sure your lead cost is pretty low and as low as possible. However, there's a lot of things people don't understand, right? When it comes to running ads and the numbers, what's really important is you need to have and understand the hierarchy of statistics. And let me kind of explain that. What's good, Matthew? Yes, indeed. What's good? So let me actually share my screen and show you guys what the hierarchy of statistics means. So, of course, I told you had click-through rate, you had link click-through rate, and you had the lead form or the cost per lead. Now, even if every single stat has a higher level of importance. So, for example, a cost per lead (CPL) is way more important than link click-through rate, right? And link click-through rate is way more important than the click-through rate in general. So there's basically this hierarchy here where the top stat matters more than the bottom stat. So for example, if your click-through rate is trash, but your link click-through rate is good, don't change anything. Because that means that something is happening where it's still getting the results that you need at a higher level tier of a stat. Same thing with link click-through rate. If your link click-through rate is trash, but your cost per lead is amazing, then keep running it. That's actually something we're dealing with right now, where one of our ads, the click-through rate is terrible, but it's getting us leads for a crazy cost, and we're closing deals with it. So it's like that's all that matters. Like as long as you have that, that's all that matters. So if that makes sense, guys, I want you to understand that there's a hierarchy of statistics, and the main thing that you want to do is if your ads are profitable, don't turn them off. I don't care if it has a 0% click-through rate. I don't care if it's all cheeks. Just keep it running because it's actually working for a certain situation. Now, what I want you to do as well is if you see an ad that is running and working, never in your life touch it. Don't raise the budget. Don't do anything. What you do is you look at the ad. If it's working, you do something called horizontal scaling, which is working well. You say, okay, great, it's working well. Copy, paste, do the same ad. So if you're spending $10 a day, you run 2 ads at $10 a day to make it $20 a day. So you still have the ad working in the background, not touching it, and you have another ad that's pretty much going to hit the same amount of people and hit the same stats. So overall, that's exactly what you guys want to do. It's basically everything when it comes down to the stats and the numbers and kind of booking appointments. You have anything else to add, Pedro?
No, main thing that I worry about the most is just the ad creative. Like I said before, Matthew, I actually shared the 5 top ad creatives that are crushing it right now. If you want, I can tell you after this, or you can just rewatch this video. But more so than anything else, it's POV ASMR, static ad means, founder talking head, green screen educational videos, and founder talking head agitation UGC. So I can explain them further, but for people who are trying to learn what those are, you got to hop in the school group so I can tell you about this stuff. But if you miss it, you miss it. I'm sorry. Comment start or click the link below if you're watching this on YouTube. But more so than anything else, I don't really have any other questions or anything additional to add to that. Matthew, do you have any questions?
No, I think you covered it pretty good.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, I guess we can end this one early. Like, it's not that hard. You know what I'm saying?
Very simple. I mean, it's very simple. If you guys, of course, we already know the plug, but if you guys want more, you want more sauce, you know where to go. You know where to go. That link. But basically,
First link in descriptions, my
are
friends.
you threatening our viewers right now?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm pointing at them. I'm just pointing at them. That's all I'm doing. Anyway.
That's crazy. That's crazy. About to get
Eh,
banned. But
no, definitely not. I'm not doing that. But anyway,
but
if you guys are watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe because we put videos out like this every single week, and you don't want to miss them. Well, every day at this point. But more so than anything else, if you want to get into a online business or your first online business, just click the first link in the description. Otherwise, I will see you in the next episode.
Yes, indeed. Hopefully, you got some sauce. I will see you guys tomorrow like a boss.
Yes, sir.